kept within ourselves. Simple, just a conversation on the culture in this country, and in particular Liverpool, and that was it. Matter closed.
Brendan, what qualities do you see in Mario in terms of having a confidence in his ability to get past this difficult patch that he's in at the moment?
Is this the Mario Balotelli press conference? I think it's something that, listen, he's like every other player. You know, he wants to score. They want to score goals, and obviously at this moment in time he's not. So hard work will improve your confidence, and obviously when you're confident, you have more success. It's as simple as that.
How much of a concern has the defensive record and performance level been so far this season for you?
Needs to be better, that's for sure, as a team, not just the defence and goalkeeper. As a team, we need to be better. We all pride ourselves on clean sheets, but we need to be more competitive and more aggressive in those moments as a team. So, as I said, that was the disappointment from last night, but it's also in the goals that we have conceded. You know, a large number of them have been soft. So that's our job to improve that record, and that's something that we'll continue to work on.
A few months ago, you said this club wouldn't be the Mario Balotelli show this season. How are you coping with the added attention that he clearly draws, and how are the players coping with that?
Very simply, it's it's no problem for me at all. I always select the players and look at the players every day in training. You know, how well they work, and obviously what players are available to play, and obviously we select what we think is the best team to win the games. The Mario Balotelli show, like you say, it's no different to me. You know, he's treated like any other player. We want to, as I said, we have an image of a team here, and how we play, and how we work, and how we represent the club off the field, and that's very much about team. So, for me as a manager, to manage it, it's been no problem. My only concentration is winning games.
But he's such an individual, so different. How do you fit that kind of a mindset into the team ethic that you're so strong about?
Well, I think it's something that, you know, I like players that are different, you know, because if everyone is exactly the same, you know, people say to me about colours of boots and hair and all that sort of stuff. I like that individual personality in people, but as long as they don't see themselves as individuals, I think that's what's important. You know, they have to fit into the parameters of the team, and those players over a longer term, if they don't, then of course it can be difficult for them to work in how we work here at Liverpool. So, but in terms of that, he's working hard and doing his best at the moment.
And he seems to have been blamed for a lot of the problems last night. Something of a scapegoat. How do you think he's dealing with that? And do you think there's a danger that he could become a scapegoat for the problems the club are having on the field, defensively, other problems like that?
Was he playing centre half?
That's my point. That he wasn't, but to read them.
I think we've probably been a wee bit of a victim in terms of how well we've done. I think the last night should have been a great night, despite the result, disappointing result, to put it all into perspective here at Liverpool. You know, people have said, did you look at the game and see how far you've got to go? And I look at it from both perspectives. I looked at it for how far we've come, because 2 and a bit years ago we were a long, long way off playing Real Madrid in the Champions League game at Anfield. But we've made such great strides over the course of this last couple of years that we're now expected to go into arguably the best team in the world at the moment and win. So that shows you how far we've come as a football club. We're still very much a work in progress. A lot of young players in our group that are sampling and experiencing these types of games and experiences for the first time. And as we sit through all the perception and all the criticism that the team has taken, we're joint fourth in the league, even though it's early. You know, we're still in the cup and we're playing in the Champions League, and our objective was to get out of the group stages, and that's still very much in our own hands. So any blame that's given towards the as I said, towards the team or any individual will be taken as a collective, because we're very much one, and it shouldn't, and certainly from us, it won't be focused onto one player.